Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Aziza. I'm reading today for the sign of Taurus for March 2020 for love and relationship. Taurus, this month of March, it looks like really very promising here, because you start to be really having more confident. You had confidence before, but it wasn't really much. The past few months or last year, it looks to me that you had doubts, no matter what you tried harder with the relationships, it did not click or connect very well also. So you felt really emotionally, you felt down, you felt there is something fishy going on, there is something mean, you are trying to be really connecting with others or someone, but it hasn't been working. It works, but it's not working very well. You wanted something and actually really very good, but you haven't been connecting eye to eye to someone. Even if you try really very hard with someone else, it wasn't working. It looks to me that there are multiple signs really I'm picking on here, seems to be Sagittarius. It looks to me Pisces, and it sounds that there is a Virgo also, Leo, an air sign also. It could be Gemini, Aquarius. It's not necessarily really the signs here, but your person already. The other person in relationship that you really connected with last year. It sounds to be last year. It was really a good relationship, very beautiful, it was meaningful. This person actually felt for you very well, and they had that established feeling right away, connected with you very strong. They felt different about you, which is that they deal with others. They did not want to really take this relationship any further. Mostly that this person find there is a different connection with you, and they felt really just they need to back off and try to connect with other people, because they don't want to be really giving that commitment back then. They wasn't ready. And you felt that no matter what you tried every trick in the book. You tried to be yourself, it did not work. You tried to play games, it did not work. You tried to be emotional, it did not work. They saw you emotional, but they were attracted to you since the attraction was very strong back then. They wanted really a great connection, and they felt guilty about the way they treat you, or they felt that they don't want, you send after this person to be really actually having just playfulness or fun, and that person did not want to connect, and they lead you on, but they don't want to do anything. They slowed everything down, so you start struggling and you don't know what to do. This person was blocking themselves, actually telling you some stories. Maybe they want to leave the country, they want to live somewhere else, they want to do something different. You haven't seen things eye to eye. You did not know what to think. Then what happened here, that this person, they did not want to tell you you are someone different. I connect with you and I feel something totally different with you, and you felt there is something odd here. Am I not really good looking? I'm sorry. Did you kiss me and my mouth really? I had a bad breath or something. You just think, what is it here? And they say here that, oh, okay, there was nothing here. I wanted to slow it down. I don't want to be tying the knot or tying up things with you, because I felt that great connection with you. So you felt like, the doubt, and you felt like, there is something different, and you didn't like it. You get hurt, you were upset. So what you did here, that you felt like, that this person is really negative and you don't want to connect with them, you say like, that's it, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do it. You start to connect with someone from your past. Someone from your past also, like, you had really on and off, like, setbacks. It looks to me last year and beginning of this year. But you and someone from your past connected really very well right now. They are showing you the love and everything. And you felt like, hey, wait a minute, I don't have anything wrong with me. Maybe I was doubting myself. You are not a person to doubt yourself, dear Taurus. Like, it's not your nature. You always, like, have confidence, but when you reach out for someone and they don't really want to connect with you, you get the wrong idea, you start to doubt. Because this person, like, have really maybe problems, issues, like, they did not really want to deal with it. But you connect on a highest level with someone from your past, it gave you, like, the urge of opening up. You start to feel yourself better. You start to communicate better, which is a good thing. The new person that you connected with last year, they start coming around now because you took your mind off them. You try to change your direction to someone else, which is someone from your past. See, it's very tricky here because I'm seeing two people. I see your confidence coming back. I see your ex, and also someone that you connected with a year ago. It could be a few months ago also. They are coming around, and you feel like, hey, this is great. Everybody wants me. This is a month, like, of connection here. Someone from your past, like, you feel sometimes like, you cannot breathe, like, they have really that negative attitude sometimes, but they cannot help it. That's the way their nature is. And it sounds like, here that at least, like, you know what to expect from them, but you have that passion with them. That's someone that you know a few years ago. Let's say it this way. But the person that you know a few months ago or a year ago, coming around more, it's like, I don't know what to do. I'm in heaven right now. You and someone that you know years ago worked on, like, what hurt you the most. Even, like, you connected on really the wrong foot or bad habits to see, like, what's their fault, your fault. This is what I mean about bad habits. You point your finger on each other. You feel that you felt like, that you have been slowing yourself down. You didn't know what to do. And you felt like, a relief, like, that someone came from your past, like, that years ago, to connect with this hot, passionate, really love for you two to connect, and you felt really happy, being treated really very good. Because you were hurting with someone that you met a few years ago. It could be like, also either a Taurus, it could be a Virgo, another Taurus, I mean, a Virgo, it could be a Capricorn also. But that person is coming back. It doesn't have to be like, really a certain, like I said, it could be an Aries, Aquarius. There are multiple signs I'm picking on here. Sagittarius, Gemini, all kinds of signs. They are all coming back to you. You feel yourself like, really very fortunate right now. Your exes, like, try to speed up right now because they feel that they don't want to lose you. Let's put it this way. Like a year ago or a few months ago, connection is coming back to reach out for you more, and I see you ignoring them and trying not to connect because you tried really very hard in the past, and they did not really connect with you, and now this is your turn to ignore them, but you're still gonna connect. A few years ago, someone who passed, there is a great connection, physically, intimately, everything like really working very well for you also. And you are like, I don't know what I thought or I did. What happened suddenly? Everybody want me and coming around me. You are opening your heart for one at least like to be married with. I see the renewed relationship here, and I'm picking on a Sagittarius person also, like opening the heart, and you feel like that you want to marry them and be connected with them. Do not be upset when I mention a sign. This is what I'm seeing in front of me, but it's not necessary. It could be another sign. This is someone that you know already, you separated from in the past. You know this person, and you were living together or you had a relationship with a few years ago, and they are coming back, and you did not feel that you want to really be with this person because of it could be like traditional thing, like differences between you and this person. It could be religion thing, like different tradition, but you were always like have that passion for this person, and now you feel like you know what, I don't care about anything else. I need really like to settle down with this person, and I see that there will be marriages this year for Tauruses, for some of you before the end of the year. It could be September, October, it just like it depends when you want to set it down, because I see it after summer happening. I see plans, wishes, your ex like still like making plans. They want to speed up with the marriage right now. They want you to be an actual wife or a husband, because I see speeding. That's your ex. And they want like really to tie the knot, see, to make you the actual really person and beneficial, because they have been working on business, and it seems to be that they made some money, and they want you to be the beneficial in that relationship. Yep. You and someone from your past are getting married, and you're gonna get married. And it could be like some of you like also met a relationship like not 2 years ago, and they find like that you have a soulmate connection also. You find your soulmate, and you're gonna be together. Even like that you were protective over this ex. You never let them go. You wanted them all the time, but you had some fears, and that fear that you did not really think that you can settle down with them, and you separated from them long time ago, but they are actually coming in the picture right now. They hold it back on you also for misunderstanding, because you did not accept the marriage or the commitment with them, which is they kept holding on you and wanted you all the time. They were a boyfriend or a wife, or a girlfriend, and they want to make you an actual husband or wife at this time. They want to be your husband or your wife. So if you have been really like trying to date like other people, like new people to try like other relationships or new love, I see you like really changing your direction about these things, and you're gonna settle down with the one that you love already. You will have a future with them. Since you haven't been really approaching like the new love that you wanted like a few months ago, they start to reach out for you. For some of you are gonna take this relationship and settle down with them too. That doesn't go like to someone like years ago from the past only, because even if you knew someone like a few months ago or a year ago, you're gonna settle down with them because there is an actual love here. That person wasn't committed, and they are coming now. At least like you have your freedom to choose like and things are really moving forward for you. Dear Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that reading, and please, if you need a private reading, contact me on mysticalaziza.com, and you will find my website and the information in the description box below this video. And please send your donations. I appreciate it very much if you do. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye bye.